What's going on, guys? It's Danny from Slow Restoration and Jessica's Camper RV Renovation channel. So obviously, if you saw the last video, this is something we're gonna try here. We're gonna interweave it into my channel because it's still related. We're actually gonna tow this thing with the Yukon Quadra-Steer. So we've had a little bit of time to check this thing out, just a little bit, not a ton of time. I did hook up power, so we are running off electric now. We are also, Scout's getting impatient already. He's got a bad habit of doing something that, I'm not going to tell you, but he just comes up with his nose and bumps you. And he's eye level for certain body parts. So anyway, now that he's retired to the floor there, so we're going to quickly just kind of go around here and tell you what we've found out. So the GFI outlet was tripped. I did get them working, so all the outlets actually work now. We do have LED light bulbs coming for the entire camper. They all take the same bulb, so that'll be an easy swap. We did hook up water to it, as you can see. The hot water heater is working. You want to come check it out?
Yeah. I didn't know the outlets worked.
Well.
Ah, look.
Yep. It's actually got a nice faucet there.
Ooh.
It's warm, right? I mean, it's immediate hot and then it's just, yeah. It's nice. So it's working. The hot water seems to be working on the electric side of it. We have not, I have not hooked up the propane to see if all that stuff works, so I don't know if the stove works. We haven't got that far. This does work. The microwave, however, does not work.
Oh!
So
at all?
At all. It's plugged in. I haven't had a chance to actually pull it out and see. It is plugged in on the inside here. And I did check that outlet. The outlet does have power, so this is probably going to be something. Unless I'm going to pull it out, we'll look at it. If there's something that I can easily fix, obviously we'll clean it up and keep it. If not, we'll just replace it. Not that big a deal. We do have electric hooked up, so just the first time Jessica's seeing any of this. So I've checked it out. I've did some things, and now we're going over things. So we're going to open the freezer up. Is it cold?
Icy cold.
Icy cold. Refrigerator?
Cold.
Cold.
Good.
Yeah. So I think all that was questionable. I think I just didn't leave it on long enough. Regardless, that seems to be working. Not sure about the stove yet. Microwave is very questionable. Probably going to be a replacing that. So this table we did spin sideways, gives you more room, and we'll probably ditch 2 of these chairs to make way more space in here. We'll probably just stow them for now, and if it's just the 2 of us, obviously that's all we need. If we have a guest, then we can pull a chair out and use it. It has cooled off today, so it's very comfortable in here now, but we did have the AC running. It actually works 100% perfect. It cools it down in here. It is ducted, so it's got this. If you close those off, it is ducted in the ceiling, so it travels throughout the whole air conditioner, even the bedroom and the bathroom. All that works as should be. The stereo system, we can turn it on here real quick. Comes right on. We'll turn it off so we don't get any copyright infringements, but TV also works. It's slightly older. It's a 2014, so it's not a smart TV or anything, but it does work. We're not big into watching TV anyway. Maybe YouTube.
No.
Well, Scout likes YouTube, and I like YouTube, so yeah.
I can make myself like it.
All right, so pretty much, I mean, there's storage everywhere. So far, like I said, out here, the only thing we found that does not work is that microwave.
Oh, show them the shoe caddy.
The shoe caddy. Yeah, I originally thought this spot down here was just missing a baseboard or a trim piece, but apparently that's so you can kick your shoes off. when you come in the door, and it's a shoe caddy. You throw your shoes under there, you don't trip over them. All right, so we're gonna run outside here real quick. Like I said, it's not a very nice day, but Jessica did go shopping. It is pretty chilly, so we're gonna shut that. And she got some stuff already. If you haven't seen, I guess you guys haven't even really seen the outside yet. So the awning works as it should. Probably gonna replace the fabric, and it does have some LEDs up here, which most of them are burnout, kind of common. Jessica's decorating already. So while we're out here, we'll just go over a couple things while she's rearranging this stuff and getting it ready to show you. It does have power jacks. So there's the switch right here, and all that works again as it should. Everything, like I said, so far except the microwave works as it should. It doesn't have a power tongue jack, but no big deal. You just crank it. Definitely needs a good cleaning and washing. You can see that smaller slide and then the bigger slide. It does have the awnings that go over top the slides to keep weather out. Let's go over here and see what Jessica's got going on. All right, so she's gonna grab this stuff and we're gonna run inside and we'll show you what it's gonna look like. All right, guys, so some of these bags are from certain places. We do not have any paid as of yet. Paid.
But we would welcome it.
We would welcome it. Sponsors. So nothing is permanent here. She's just picked up a couple of things for colors and ideas and textures. So
this is gonna be a new couch.
Let her place this stuff and we'll catch back after you in a minute. All right, so while she's positioning this stuff and seeing how she likes it, I'll talk a little bit about these valances. This one was repaired before. We got the side piece off, and I did notice that these blinds are actually attached to the valance. So once we lose all these valances, all the blinds are going to come off too, which most of them were going to be replaced anyway because they don't operate properly. Some of them do, so we'll have to figure out a solution for that. But I think she got some material here. Are you liking it?
I am liking it.
Okay.
And it was on clearance.
So I guess this is the new material for...
Yes.
Okay. So these chairs are probably going to get painted, probably a cream off-white.
Yeah. Like this color, that kind of fringy off ivory.
Yep.
And then I'll reupholster. I was going to do like a leather, but...
So yeah, we're not going to get crazy into decorating on the channel here anyway. At least I'm not. And don't worry, I'm still doing if this isn't your cup of tea, we're still doing the normal car stuff and shop work. We're just going to intertwine this. I already have an established channel, so why not intertwine this right in with it, and you guys can see what we do out of the shop also. On the road, possibly. Yes, on the road. So when we take our...
Can I say my grand plan?
Sure. Do I know it?
Yeah.
Okay. Go ahead.
To do these and flip them, and then when we're down in the Keys all winter, do them down there.
Okay, so yeah, Jessica does want to start a kind of another side business as far as buying these campers at a reasonable price. They need a little bit of work, and again, this one doesn't really need anything, very little, but taking it from kind of, it doesn't look bad, but taking it kind of from a dated camper look to a really a tiny house or something you would live in full time. Much more than the darker colors and stuff that you traditionally see in a camper. Again, we are gonna try and paint this trim and see how that comes out. It's not bad looking, but again, it's dated camper look. It's kind of that faux, I don't even know what you call that, but we're gonna paint it, see how that looks. If not, it's coming off, and we'll do probably like a rough barn wood, I think Jessica was thinking. So we will keep you guys updated every step of the way here as we do this. We will have to update this quite a bit as far as the sink area. It just looks very cheap, very camper-ish. So I think the cabinet is fine. Jessica wants to lose it, and it's her design idea here that's coming to life. So we'll pull this off the wall. We'll let her do her thing. I think she's going to do some shelving back here and a mirror on the wall. Is that correct?
Yeah.
And the cabinet down here is probably going to stay. We'll get rid of the top.
I am going to paint it something.
You are going to paint that.
This cabinet does get painted.
Yeah.
I don't know what yet.
Yeah, and that's pretty common. The decor sometimes changes between the bathroom and the main living area in a camper. So not a big deal. That will really brighten it up in here. The shower isn't bad. We might do something inside as far as fixture, but probably not a whole lot. It actually doesn't even, it's clean too. So we'll give it a scrub down, but there's very little to do in there. Everything works as it should. It actually still has stickers on the wall from when it was new.
I'm going to do something fun with the pocket door too. I'm going to paint that all and do like a textured wall with wood.
Okay, so that's going to be changed up too.
Yeah.
But again, it's a small area. You don't want a lot of dark colors in here because it just makes it look that much smaller. The first modification or the first improvement for the camper has arrived. Let's go ahead and open it up. There it is. Looks like little ping pong paddles, but these are LED light bulbs. Let me go ahead and get this opened up. And as you can see here, we have some lights out, and we'll give you a before and after. So they are pretty odd looking. Like I said, they kind of look like a little ping pong paddle. The back is the circuitry, and it is a standard, I think these are 912 base, something like that. So let's go ahead and get this cover slipped off. These are easy to remove. You just push back, if you can get a hold of it, push back, and they just simply pop right out. We'll set that down there. We'll set the new bulb down, pull the old bulb out. I guess it still works, just wasn't a good connection, but it's dark colored inside, so we're definitely going to upgrade to these LEDs. Let's go ahead and pop that in. Oh wow, much brighter. You do have to work these things a little bit, I read on the reviews, to get them to pop in. Let me go ahead and use two hands to do that. Wow, that is tremendously brighter. The cover obviously is not on it yet, but yeah. Let's go ahead and snap the cover on. We should probably wash these, but I'll do that later. So there you can see that side and that side. That side, looking through the GoPro, it almost can't film the whole thing. It's so bright, but definitely going to make a huge difference. The coloring is slightly different. The old is pretty yellowy. The new is a brighter, like a more natural white light. Let's go ahead and get the rest of these swapped out. All right, so we learned a very valuable lesson. My thumb is a permanent imprint, I think. Those old bulbs get tremendously hot. I only had these lights on for a couple minutes before I started filming, but grabbing that to pull it out just scorched my thumb big time. And these, I don't feel any heat off of them, very little. You can feel the heat that far away, you can feel the heat. So it should use way less energy, and those bulbs are 921s, yes, the old ones.